Just doing the final finishing off on the interior parts. Get the pillars are a bit scraped up where it's had a bit of life with. I don't know if the seats have been bashing it or what exactly, but want to take, this is the original paint, the lighter blue, and this is what's been sprayed on top, but it's all a bit chipped, so I'm going to take it back a bit. Get all the lumpy bits off and then finish it off with a Scotch-Brite pad. I could just spray on top of it, but I think because it's got a few layers of different paints on there, I think the best thing to do, I'll give it a coat of 2-pack primer on everything, and then that'll seal it all as well. It's getting pretty close now. It's just what it is, because when you're used to preparing race cars, they don't have any trim inside them, with just the occasional panels. So what you're seeing is all the metal work, and it has to look nice. So all the floors, because they're going to be bare metal, but painted, and all this. That's why I just like to make a nice job of them, to get it proper, so it looks really nice. So getting close. It's just always a little bit more and just a little bit more, but I'm pretty close to drawing the line now to where we are on it. I've been I got the hinges off the pillars here, which are unbelievable because they never ever come off, but with the aid of my trusty impact driver, they all came off. That was good. So closer, closer, closer. Still not quite there, but it's going to happen soon. No one will notice this dent that's in here. Looks like something's been dropped on it, and you won't see it when the carpet's on there and the handbrake sits sort of here, but we know it's there. It's got to go. Got rid of the dent, and so when that's painted tomorrow, that will look like new. Done all the seam sealing today, so that is a real big thing to get done and out of the way. All the plates are bonded on the floor as well. So tomorrow will be everything in primer inside the car, up in the roof area, all that lot. That's all going to be in primer. That'll all be in primer. Underneath there will all be in primer. That will be in primer. This will be, and so will that. All the way underneath there. That's, I've done all the seams on there as well. And then after that's in primer, it might need a tiny little bit of finishing, and then we'll get the blue paint on it. Get all the insides painted first of all, then mask it off and keep it all covered up, and then work on the outside. That's how it works. It's coming good. Okay, so we've got a lot of the car in primer now, so that'll be ready for the blue paint and stone chip soon. All done under the bonnet to come up nice. Oh, got a run there. Rub that one out. So yeah, so that's all painted. It's got plenty of 2-pack primer on there, so that'll go nice and hard. Arch is done. I primed it in that bit as well. Didn't really need it, but I did it. And then we're all in primer here, so all around the roof rails, they're all primered so that they can be painted blue. Dash rails come out lovely, which is quite important because you see that But it's all primer, lovely. And the floors, well, there's the floors, look at them. It's worth that little bit of effort. The tunnel there looks like it's brand new. So let all that go off, and then I've got to work out in my mind whether I'm going to put the smooth gloss paint on first or the blue stone chip paint on first. And either way it's going to need to be masked, but I'm not sure which way round I'm going about it. So we'll leave that to go off today, come back tomorrow and see what we can do with it. So this is the plan. It did involve, well, it does involve quite a lot of masking, because the bits that aren't masked are going to be painted in stone chip. So I'm going to be doing the blue Raptor stone chip all up there, across there, and down there, down there, down there, on the back seat area, down there. Probably not on the rear parcel shelf though, keep it off there, do it round here. But we don't want to get it up there, so we've got to keep it below the masking line. So not on the tunnel, because that's nice. Definitely not on this dash rail thing, because that's nice. And I think I'm going to paint this bit in here in gloss, so that'll be fine. I'm not bothered about that. That bit down there underneath there, that's going to be in the stone chip. And then we go around the outside of the car, that's all going to be in stone chip. That top bit's going to be in stone chip, but the bottom bit is going to be in gloss. That's going to be stone chip, that's going to be gloss. So what happens is, after I sprayed the stone chip on, then I peel all the masking tape off, then I put the blue on top. So all this under the bonnet, that's all shiny, shiny gloss up there everywhere. That's how that's going to be. Same round here, you've got to mask off these holes because you don't want the stone chip going through there and onto the bits you're going to be spraying in gloss. That's it. So let's get the Raptor mixed up with the Speedwell blue in it and see how it all pans out. So at the moment, just cooking the 2-pack paint on the car. I'd like to give it a good half hour in the heat, and at the moment we are at 80, 84, just under 30 degrees, just plenty warm enough. So the plan was to stone chip the floor and gloss other parts of it, and it's come up brilliant. So this is the textured stone chip on the floor, which after that work looks like a brand new floor. It's the front with the plates on it where the reservoir used to be. So that's all lovely under there. And then this is gloss. So that's proper 2-pack gloss in there and in there. And then the tunnel, that's all gloss as well. That's come up lovely. Around the sides, all around the rails, all proper gloss. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Back half of the car, which is all going to be underneath the seats and carpets anyway, but it's good to have it all done. That's stone chip. The roof, didn't bother doing anything with that apart from scuff it down, because that's got the felt stuck back on it again before the headlining goes back in. Under the arches there, nice and shiny there. That's exactly what I wanted. This paint, I've painted a bit more than I was going to, so as you can see I've gone quite a long way under the chassis. So all the front chassis is blue now. And then under the bonnet, well, yeah, that's it. This is what we want. Lovely, lovely, shiny. The chassis number, or body number, I left that masked up all the time until it had its final coat, so that we didn't put too much paint on it, so you can clearly see the number. Yeah, that's that's that. All nice and shiny, ready for fitting up when we get round to that part of it. All nice and blue under the arches. I masked up the black rubber so that when I peel that off, the rubber underneath it will be sort of black. Well, you can see a bit of it underneath there. Yeah, it's nice. Spectre got a few runs on it. Wouldn't be me if it wasn't, but I'm really pleased with that. Car's come up great. It's just get the outside better than the inside. Brilliant.